Yeah, we're back, y'all, and today we are going to be oxidizing and polishing some of these newly completed pieces. But before we begin, I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. Shout out to my dad and my brother who are now watching my videos. So let's talk about what we need. We need some containers, 3 forks, baking soda, and of course, liver of sulfur. We're also going to need an old toothbrush and our kitchen sink so we can clean our pieces. But before all that, we got to clean those dishes first. Get that out of the way, of course, for moms. So now you grab your mom's favorite pot, fill it up with some water, and put it on the stove and allow it to reach a decent temperature. Now while that's heating up, you can start scrubbing your pieces with some soap and some water just to get the oils off. Once that's done, your water should be ready to go, but your water should not be boiling like in this picture. If you add liver of sulfur to boiling water, you will have now a toxic mixture of gas floating all around, and you cannot inhale that. It's not good for you. So I let the water sit for at least 30 minutes before I did anything with what I'm using. Also, you could crack your gemstones going from hot water to cold water. So don't even boil the water. Just use hot water. I just did this for dramatic effect. I'm also going to be throwing these rings in here for science. I just made them, and I'm curious to see how these will turn out after they've been oxidized. So when working with liver of sulfur, you want to do this outside just because it stinks like rotten eggs. So the first thing I'm going to do is drop my pieces of jewelry in my first container of just plain hot water. Then here I'm adding some liver of sulfur into my silver cup, which I only use specifically for liver of sulfur. You don't want to reuse it for anything else. Now that fork is only for going into the liver of sulfur cup. You don't want to be dipping that back into the pot, your mom's favorite pot. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to mix it around so the liver of sulfur is completely dissolved. And with our new clean fork, you're going to begin dropping your pieces into the liver of sulfur cup very methodically so you're not splashing it and getting that juice all over the place. And you're going to want to swish it around, making sure all your pieces are being oxidized. You can look at them. You can probably tell by, just pulling it out that they are being oxidized. So once it's fully oxidized, the green cup is going to be the cup with the baking soda and lukewarm water so you don't crack your jewelry. So the baking soda neutralizes the liver of sulfur, and then you can dump that into your liver of sulfur cup. And let's see what we got. So yeah, overall, I really like how these pieces turned out. Has a very Egyptian style, Egyptian taste, if you will. But the only thing that I don't like about this is the copper doesn't retain the oxidation. Like I want it to stay black, and it just kind of peels off very easily. You could take a toothbrush and almost scrub it off. But overall, I really like the contrast to these pieces, the gold with the black, some of the copper, but the silver mostly retains the oxidation. So if you like what you saw in this video, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.